Hey guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Exos Heroes. And seems like our Kaya has finally received her blue Fate Core upgrade. That's it. Now let's look into what sort of blue Fate Core buff that she's going to be providing, and let's see if her new skill sets are going to be of any help to the current meta contest or not. And finally, let's see if we are supposed to summon for her or not. That's it. Let's get this started. Looking into her artwork, she definitely looks pretty amazing. Alright. Quite blackish. Alright, that's it. Let's look into the notice right over here. Fate Core Chance of Heavenly Voice Kaya Recruit. The period is going to start August 19th, Thursday. That is today, after the maintenance, which has already been done. That means like the banner of the Blue Fate Core Kaya is already on effect, and it's going to last until August 25th, Wednesday, 17:59 to 1:21 UTC time. The main hero right over here is going to be a Blue Fate Core unit. That means like she's going to drop at 0.5% chance from her own banner, and you will be able to PD summon her, or let's say you can get her for free after 28 multi summons in her banner. Alright, so anyways, that's it. Now let's look into the Fate Core ability out here. Alright, it says the attack is going to be boosted by 78 points, defense by 65 points, health by 518 points, and combat power by 19,440 points. My god, that is a lot of health out there, and no wonder the combat power boost right over here is pretty insane compared to any other Fate Core ability out there. So this is really great. That's pretty awesome, man. Alright, that's it. Now let's look into the Blue Fate Core buff effect. Is it really worth it? Obtain Fate Core Heavenly Voice Kaya, grant buff to support type hero. So she's only going to provide buff to the support type hero. Like let's say for example, Sabrina was only providing buff to the attack type unit, right? Whereas the Blue Fate Core Rera was only providing buff to the chaos type unit. Whereas right over here, our Heavenly Voice Kaya is going to provide the buff to the support type hero units only, and the list of the hero units are right over here. Now, looking into the buff effect, combat power is going to be boosted by 2%, which will max out about like 12%. And defense is going to be like 1% boost, which is going to max out around 6.3%. And that is bullshit. Okay, right off the bat, bullshit. Alright, combat power and defense stats only, and you know that signature force damage in the game completely ignores the defense stats of the opponents. So this is totally ridiculous. Thing is that like if she could have actually provided the HP stat boost, that would have been much better as a support unit herself. Usually most of the support units, you know, like those healers, they will actually provide the healing based on the HP stat, right? So and HP boost would have been a really amazing pick, whereas right over here it's only the defense stat. So not really good, guys, not really good. I'm not really buying it. So right off the bat, it's a crap, okay? It's a crap. Blue buff effect, one of the worst out there. I would say the worst out there. Okay, anyways, the combat power is going to be maxed around 12.60%, and the attack is going to be maxing around 6.30%. Alright, so there we go, guys. In order to improve the stats, or let's say the Blue Fate Core buff that's going to be provided to your team, you gotta do the Fate Core Fusion. The Blue Fate Core Fusion, meaning like you need to fuse the two Blue Fate Core Kaya together, and if you're kind of lucky, you might even get the A grade type of fusion. Okay, so fusion grade A type, that means like just with one fusion, you might actually end up getting the best, you know, like this stats out there. So it's really recommended to anyone out there to at least pull 2 units of the Blue Fate Core units thus far. But as the Blue Fate Core Kaya is the worst Blue Fate Core unit out there, so I would say it's not really that necessary at all, or let's say I really do not recommend at all in order to summon for the Blue Fate Core Kaya, because most of the time, guys, guess what? Blue Fate Core units, skill-wise, they are pretty trash, okay? They are pretty much backbenchers. They are nothing compared to the Black Fate Core units, or let's say the Gold Fate Core units, alright? So yeah, there we go. Anyways, now let's look into the skill information. There's a little bit of changes out here, guys. Passive effect, First Aid, grants heal 100% of attack to an ally if they take damage and their health falls to 20% or less, which is really great for the Zevenistinia battles. Especially it provides the protection from the assassins, the final hits or final strike from the assassins like Jin, Baraka, and so on and on. Okay, it just gives the second chance to your dying characters. That's really great, guys. That extra heal can actually go a long way. Next is gonna be the Ascension. It's a mark effect, increases own defense by 20% or for 7 turns upon receiving health regeneration effects, and can be stacked up to 5 times, meaning like defense can be boosted up to like 100%, right? And that is really great. Definitely for normal damages, it's definitely going to reduce it by a very hefty amount, so you can actually tank a lot of damage thanks to all these things going on around. And like receiving health regeneration effects, come on, both of her skills provide healing effects right away, so it's not really hard at all for her to actually activate her Ascension passive skill effect, so it's really great out there. The problem is signature force damage totally ignores the defense stats, so it's not something that would actually, you know, like skyrocket her. Okay, it's kind of a really good skill, but not something superb. Now let's look into her active skill number 1, known as the Sublime Favor. It requires 3 mana and heals all allies by 27% of own maximum health, which is pretty great, only for 3 mana. Okay, and cleanse effect out here cleanses all debuffs and damage over time effects on all allies. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty good. Healing plus the cleansing effect for all the allies in the team. Next is going to be the Area of Vindication. That's going to be her second active skill. It's a 5 mana skill and it's a burst effect as well, meaning like if you have 7 mana, you are still gonna be using those 2 extra remaining mana in order to improve the skill effect, meaning like right over here it says heals all allies by 55%. Wow, that's a lot of own maximum health. That's a lot of healing out there. So if she is actually going to be using 7 mana or 8 mana or a total of 10 mana instead of just 55%, she might actually heal like 70% or 80% or 90% or something like that. Alright, so the effect improves under the burst effect. It's just that like it will consume all the mana that she has, and that is pretty great as well. It's not a very big deal in order to you know, like regenerate the mana in this game. It's pretty easy. Alright, and cleanse effect cleanses all debuffs and damage over time effects on all allies. So yeah, all of these are pretty amazing stuff out here, guys, and it's a burst effect right over here as well. So definitely these skill sets are very helpful, especially in the Holy Dragon Grounds, no matter what the day. Okay, because like both of her skills are pure support skills. She will not be doing any kind of damage to the opponents, and she is going to be providing insane healing to entire team members out there, plus the cleansing effect as well. That's definitely Holy Dragon Ground is the best place where she is going to be very effective indeed. When it comes to the Japanese 10-year battles, totally a trash unit. Alright, we have got better units like, let's say, Luna, Fate Core Luna, and or in the PvE cons, definitely she's gonna be a really great help. She is really meant for the PvE cons, whereas for the PvP, totally a trash unit. So again, in the last, should you be really summoning for her? I mean, like, thus far, we really did recommend everyone to get every type of the blue Fate Core units, alright? But this time, it's a little bit different because this is the worst ever blue Fate Core unit, okay? Worst ever, guys. That said, no, don't summon for this girl out here, alright? No, totally not worth summoning, alright? But if you are a collector, that's totally up to you. You are really trying to, like, you know, like keep no holes at all, where your team might actually even suffer even a slightest a bit, that you can actually go and summon for. That's a different case scenario. But if you are a free-to-play player and you really want the best value for the sets that you are going to invest in this game, Blue Fate Core Kaya is totally not worth it. Alright, so there we go, guys. Exclusive weapon, not a chance. Okay, not a chance, totally not. It's a scam. It's gonna cost you the same amount of sis as that a hero itself in order to summon for this shit. And and the extra effect that's gonna be providing is just attack plus 30, combat power plus 3,000 points, which is totally bullshit. Alright, so no, don't go for it. Anyways, that's my verdict. Please don't summon for the Blue Fate Core Kaya if you really are kind of cramming up on your SAS and you really want to make sure that your SAS is supposed to be spent on something of really great value that can provide a very great boost to your account progression. Alright, but if you are a whale, if you are a very good spender, then well, it's up to you. Go ahead. Okay, now that said, we have got the another event out here known as the Midday Hustle Find the Thief, which actually just got like in effect quite a while ago. And it says event contents: While the heroes were peacefully taking a nap in the shade to cool off the scorching heat of summer, Ramses' heat has been stolen. After investigating the scene, we found that this thief is one of the 5 suspects who weren't sleeping at all. So these are the list of the 5 hero units. We need to find out who is the one who actually stole the sass of the Ramsey. And well, the clues are given over here. Wizard, well, Talia, Bernadette, and Scarlet fits up to the role. Blonde hair lady, okay, and wearing a swimwear in the parallel world. That's gonna be the Bernadette and Scarlet. And red dress, definitely that's gonna be the Scarlet. So answer is the Scarlet. It's actually a Facebook event, so you need to actually go into the Facebook page of the Exos Heroes, and that's going to be the place where you are supposed to put or post the comments. And if the comments reach 1,000 overall from all the servers, then well, not only that we are going to receive 20 times book of experience, we are also going to be receiving 300 sass. That's a lot of rewards, right? So that is great, isn't it? So that's it. Precautions out here, guys. The event result. Anyways, I would say this is pretty fair event. I mean, like, we are receiving 300 sass, and compared to most of the other RPG gacha games out there, I would say this is pretty great reward. So I would say try to go, and please do comment up in the Facebook page of the Exos Heroes under this event right over here, which says Midday Hustle, Find the Thief. All right, where our I just forgot her name. Oh, Metron, right? Yeah, Metron. His name is Metron. Yeah, there we go, guys. Anyways, for the Blue Fate Kaya, no need to summon, and please do your event or just post a comment in the Facebook page of the Midday Hustle, Find the Thief, Exos Heroes page, and let's hope to get that free 300 sass. Alright, so that's it. That is pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and see you guys in the next video. Alright?